Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the second week of Trick or Treat. We're starting the week with brunch. I'm gonna go have brunch with my friend Bia. So let's chat while I do my makeup because I'm running out of time. It's super sunny and I'm not sure what you can see. So let's just hope you can see me. I'm gonna do that just to be safe. Okay. Surely you can see me now. Alright, let's chat, shall we? So, going into the second week, how is it going to be? What are we going to do? Is the plan going to change? I'm gonna say yes. I just realized that I read the instructions wrong. And it's not the person who has the most candy that is automatically wins. It's basically a draw between the people with the most candy. So just because I have the most candy, even if I was the person with the most candy out of everyone, the chance that I win is still very small, which honestly is very disheartening. I hope you can still hear me. I just turned on the fan. It's very hot. But yeah, honestly, it's very disheartening, and it's the motivation that I had is like going down steadily now that I know that my chances aren't actually that good. So I think for this week we're just gonna take it a little bit more chill. We're gonna try to actually do the work we need to do for other stuff, and I think I was already thinking about this before I heard the news. And honestly, I probably read the page that said that. I think I read it. I just didn't understand what it meant. I just automatically assumed that the person with the most candy won, because that's what makes the most sense in my head. But turns out I was wrong. Right, where's my concealer? So yeah, the plan is we're gonna take it easier, and I was already thinking about doing this, is we're gonna reduce the number of books we read and finish in the day, because we've been keeping up with the average of 14 books every day, which is a lot. I know it is. I know it's freaking insane. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna reduce it to half. We're gonna do seven books instead of 14 for this week. I'm not sure about next week, but for this week at least, we'll do 7 instead of 14. Oh, don't know where that came from, but okay. All right. I think that was the sun. It's so sunny today, actually. It's gonna be 24 degrees, which is kind of insane for October. I'm gonna try to stay away from kids' books as much I'm still gonna read a few probably. I do want to finish Gulia since I started it, but I think I'm gonna try to stay away from kids' books as much as possible, because I'm gonna be honest, reading those many children books was getting to me, okay? It was making me feel like that scene in SpongeBob where Patrick nails a piece of wood to his head. And I don't want that. I'm gonna be honest. It was making me a little bit insane. Not that kids' books are the most adorable things, and I read quite a few good ones. And it's gonna be useful for my future as well. Whoa. Not just because I'm studying art, but because I don't know if I talk about this on here already. I don't know if it'll give me bad luck, but I'm just gonna throw it out there to the universe. I am trying. I'm not trying yet. I'm thinking of becoming a children's educator. Is that the word? I'm not sure. You know those places where parents live their kids so they can go work, and like the kids go there after school and they wait for their parents to arrive, and like There's people there, like educators, I don't know if that's the word, educators, to take care of them, and do like activities with them, help them with their homework, you know, that type of thing. I'm thinking of becoming that. You might be wondering, what? Didn't you have a digital media degree? Why are you gonna go work with kids? Honestly, the schedule is good, and and it still leaves me time to do the other stuff that I want to do. And I like kids, you know. I like the creative part that of the job, which is coming up with activities to do with the kids, you know, like art stuff and stuff like that with the kids. And I think that's really fun. I think I would enjoy that. So reading these many kids books, it's kind of useful if I ever do get that job. And like, again, my mind might change in the next like months, but right now that's where it's set. So yeah, I thought I'd throw it out there. But I think you can now see why it was useful to read kids' books during this. So it wasn't a complete waste of time, you know? So yeah, the plan for this week is to read mostly, I mean, I'm still gonna read a bunch of graphic novels, honestly, just because I like them and because they're easy points. And oh, why am I putting this here? What? This does not go there, but okay. But yeah, they're easy points and I like them a lot. I think I downloaded a few ones to read today. I got the Princess and the Sandwich something. It's a weird name. Honestly, what called me to it was the name, because I was like, what is this? Never heard of this in my life. And I got The Girl in the Sea or something like that. Mooncakes. A bunch of those famous ones that I haven't read yet and I really want to read and I've been meaning to read, so I'm gonna take the opportunity now to read. I'm also gonna read poetry books. I got a few poetry books here at home that I've been meaning to read for a while now. I just never gotten around to it. Mostly I wanted to read them for a video, so this is a good opportunity. Video about poetry coming soon. And by soon, don't expect it anytime in the next few months, okay? Okay? It'll come when it comes. We'll see. Why am I doing blush before I do powder? That's what I want to know. I also want to finish the second book in the Inheritance Games trilogy because I am like 30-something% of the way done. But I'm reading that on Libby and it's gonna expire in 2 days. So, you know, it's a little difficult, a little bit challenging, but I think we can do it. I hope we can, because it's starting to like catch me a lot, because I really like the first one. I read it super fast. It was just very catchy, like the story was very interesting, and I just wanted to know what would happen, so I just kept reading and reading and reading, and I wouldn't stop. I would read it all the time. I would read it when I was having lunch. It was like full-on hyperfixation on that book. And this book is now getting to that point again where it's getting super interesting and I just want to know what's gonna happen. So hopefully I can finish it in 2 days. I'm not sure if I will be able to, but we're gonna try, you know, and that's really what's most important. Doing very simple makeup. I have a very simple outfit. I call it my Monica Geller outfit because this shirt for some reason gives me Monica Geller vibes. Okay, is this good? I don't know, but this is what we're gonna take. I don't even know if you can see my makeup properly. I need to go brush my teeth before I put on anything on my lips, but I think I'm just gonna take something very nude. I'm not sure. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Oh my god, my phone is so warm. Ooh, look at my makeup. Okay, here's the outfit. Don't mind how dirty my mirror is. Here's the outfit. I have my Monica Geller shirt, my black pants, my black Converse, and I couldn't decide on a jacket that looked good, so I'm taking this one. Because, believe me, out of all of my choices, this is the one that looks the best. I'm off. Let's go. just got back home and I haven't read anything today yet. No, I can't even count fanfic because I didn't like finish the one I started yesterday. And usually I only counted when I finished it. And I'm so tired. So I don't know how much I'm gonna manage to read, but I just sat down. I'm gonna try to read The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich just because of the cover. That's the only reason why I downloaded it. And because it's gay. So you had me. I'm a simple girl. I see that type of cover as that it's gay. I download it. So that's the plan. I'm gonna try to read that and then have dinner and then see what happens after. I really wanted to start One Last Stop today. I was trying to see where it is. Do you see that little pink one? That's the one. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to start it today though. I am legitimately so tired. I feel like if I lay down, I would fall asleep. So we'll see. I am not taking my makeup off until the time I go to bed because that way I know I won't fall asleep. Because if I have makeup on my face, I can't sleep. Which I know it's weird, but it's beneficial for this. So I'm gonna keep it on and I'm gonna try and read this and I'll give you an update after I finish, maybe? We'll see.
Bro, that's so cute.
Good morning! It's Wednesday. The past few days I haven't really filmed much, so there's a bunch of stuff that I need to show you that happened. So let's jump into my computer. Alright, we're on my computer. Let me show you the stuff that you missed. So, 3 days ago, we had this bingo, which was you could have multiple books for each of the challenge. I mean, like you could have a different book for each of the challenge, or you could combine challenges and gain points that way. So the challenges were, if you are reading a book that belongs to the Bold Reads catalog, then you get 45 candy. If you're reading a book with a one-word title, then you get 30 candy. If you're reading a book that has dark blue on the cover, then you get 20 candy. And for this one, Elga wrote that like doesn't need to be the full cover that's blue. It could just be like a few elements that are blue and it still counts. And for these, I got both of these two. I got the one-word title because at the time I was finishing Lemon. And for the blue book, I was reading The Authorn Legacy, which is the second one in the Inheritance Games series. So yeah, so we got a total of 50 points for this day. Now, moving on, we had the dilemma for the second week, which, as you know, I'm not participating in. But the options were, honestly, I don't remember what the dilemma was, and it's not here. But it was something about preparing food for like a ball or something, and the options were snacks that look like human organs and a drink that looks like blood. So a lot of people, I don't know which one I would have chosen because I didn't do like the theoretical thing this time. I didn't really think too much about it. I just like kind of let it go. But I saw a lot of people on Discord choosing the blood one because Elga translated a book recently that is on the screen. It's something to do, it has blood on the title. I don't remember the name, but it's on the screen, and they thought because of that would be the right answer. So a lot of people got it wrong, which was funny to see. And the stuff that you'd win was if you'd gotten the human organs, so if you got the right answer, you would win a sweet, and this would be that you could steal 40 candies from anyone who had gotten the trick. So whoever got the sweet, they got to steal 40 candies from whoever got the trick, and whoever got the trick would have to give 40 candy of their candy to whoever asked them, up until 80 candy. So like they could give candy to 2 people. And that was what happened. There was a lot of discussions on like Discord and stuff, people just being a little passive aggressive, trying to hide, trying not to give their candy away, stuff like that. But it's the usual stuff that happens. You could not expect anything less. And now, the thing that I'm actually excited to show you was the enigma of the week. Here it is. So, that's right. So, Elga did a little, what's it called? A few days ago, Elga did a poll on Instagram just with the numbers. It was like 1, 3, 5, something, like a few numbers. And you had to choose which number you liked. And she didn't say what it was for. And because she didn't say it, I didn't vote because I was scared. And I didn't vote on it. It was to decide how many pages there would be on the second enigma, like how many pages you could open. And we got to number 5. So the thing was, the answer for each of these pages is all the same, but they all have different candy. So you can only choose one, and whichever one you choose, the number of candy you get is fixed. You can like go to the others and open the others and like get more candy that way. So you could only choose one, and there was 5 pages all with the same answer. And I chose page number 3. I'm gonna show you the way I chose number 3. I don't know if it's gonna make sense to a lot of people, but I'm gonna try to show you my wave of thought. So this is what it looks like, right? We had these 5 pages, all of them with the same password, and all of them had different amounts of candy that you would win. So like some of them would have more, some of them would have less. I don't know which one has more. I got a pretty good number. I'm not sure if I was the highest or if there was a highest number than that. But the reason why I chose number 3 was because out of all of these numbers, none of them speak to me. My lucky number is the number 7. And 3, to me, is the number that has the most similar vibe to 7 out of all of these numbers. Now, you can call me crazy. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's truly the way I chose the page. I went with the one that gave me the same vibe that 7 gives me, and that was 3, and that was why I chose page 3. So, there you go. You choose this, and now, the enigma was this. It took me so long to figure out the bloody answer. Oh my god, so long. So this came out at like 4 p.m. I only figured it out at like 6. It took me 2 hours, non-stop. The enigma is, it could have been Kafka, it could have been Schubert, but this one only exists in fiction, and in one very delicious. That's the thing. That's what it is. And we know that it needs to be a fictional character, and it needs to be the first and last name separated with a space, and the initials of the name needs to be in caps. So, yeah. I thought initially, because there's a lot of stuff that you can take out from here, right? Kafka and Schubert, they both have the same first name, Franz. Kafka is a writer, and Schubert is a piano player. They both are from like Kafka is from Czech Republic, I want to say, and Schubert is from Austria. Something like that, I could be wrong. And there is the word delicious, and there's like the stray here, so it has something to do with food, and it could also have something to do with music because Schubert is a piano player. So that's the way we were all going. We were like discussing our ideas on Discord and stuff like that,
And we were trying to figure out that way. And the first book that came to my mind was Bloom. This right here, this book, Bloom by Kevin Panetta and Susanna Ganushau. I'm not sure how to pronounce their names. I read this last year, and the main character, well, there's two main characters, right? But this guy, he is the first one that we see. So I call him like the actual main character. He comes from a family of bakers. They have a bakery, and they come from like that family. And he's expected to continue their parents' business. So he's expected to continue to be a baker as well. But he doesn't want to do that because he wants to become a musician. He's in a band. And I was like, that's freaking perfect, because you have food, because he ends up like cooking and falling in love a bit more with food and baking when he meets this guy, Hector. Because Hector loves baking, and he starts working for the family business. So he falls a little bit more in love with cooking at the same time as he tries to pursue music. And I was like, that's freaking perfect. And it's on the Bolt catalog as well. So I was like, this would be the perfect book. So I tried putting Ari Kirkos is his name, the name of the character. Didn't work. It was not him. And from then, the struggle started. I tried a bunch of stuff. Nothing was working. I did a bunch of research. There was people like finally getting the answer after like an hour and a half or something. People were getting the answer, and they were like, "Oh, it's Franz." Like the first name of the character is got to be Franz because both Schubert and Kafka shared that first name, so the character needs to share that first name as well. Just purely on context from like the enigma. So I was looking for books with characters named Franz, and I'm gonna be honest, I only figured this out because people were like starting to give us more clues on Discord. Otherwise I don't think I would have gotten it. Because they were saying, oh, it's from Penguin Books. It's a book from Penguin Books. From Penguin Books, Portugal, from the catalog that we have in Portugal. So just search from that, search Penguin Books Franz, and you'll get it. And I was like, okay. Well, I wasn't getting it, because every time I searched Penguin Books Franz, all that was coming up was books from Franz Kafka, right? Normal, very normal. So I even read through a few of his articles. I found this actually very interesting article about the use of names in Kafka books. And I was like just reading through it and seeing if he had named any character Franz in one of his books, trying to figure it out. And I think that was in one of the pages, this one. I don't know where it says exactly, but here we go. From then on, they are often referred to as the one called Franz and the one called Willem. So because of this, and this belongs to the book The Trial. I read a bit more about the book The Trial, see if there was any characters called Franz. Didn't find anyone called Franz. No one. I read this summary thing, this article about the characters, nothing. And I was like, okay. I also read this one about The Trial. Again, nothing. And it's because it was not a Franz Kafka book, okay? It was not. So what I did after was, okay, I'm gonna have to remove the word Kafka from the research because this is not helping. This is not helping, and I need to be able to remove that. I didn't know how to remove stuff from research on Google, but I learned pretty quickly how to do it. So let me show you how to do that. Let me see. Oh yeah, this was another way I searched for it, books about cooking and music. No. So what I did was Penguin Books, Franz, and then because you don't want the word Kafka, you put a minus, and then you write the word that you don't want to appear. That was what I searched. I don't know if it's gonna appear right now, because I think I was on a VPN, or was I not? I don't remember. I think I was on a VPN, I'm gonna be honest, so that it would give me results from Portugal. So it probably will not appear now, but yesterday, when I searched, one of the first results that I got from searching this was this book right here, which is from Penguin. As you can see, is in the Portuguese catalog because everything's in Portuguese. It's called Eat and Drink. It's a graphic novel by Felipe Melo and Juan Cavia. So Portuguese book, I'm gonna assume. Oh, it's from the creators of the Sophie Ballad. Honestly, this is probably beautiful. I need to read this. But there you go. It's a Portuguese book, and what do you see as soon as you come into the synopsis? Franz Maja something. I don't know how to pronounce his name. There it is. So I copy this. Oh, let me grab this correctly. I copied this name, and I went to the Enigma page, copy paste the name, and there we go. And that was what it was. Congratulations, you've found the answer to the second week's Enigma. Careful with what you share, so you don't really answer. Blah blah blah. Friends Maja something. It's a character from the graphic novel Eat and Drink, from Felipe Melo and Juan Cavia, the same authors of Ballad of Sophie, or Sophie's Ballad, I suppose that's the way you say. And I won an extra 350 candies. So as you can see, the reward was pretty good. I'm not sure if there were higher rewards, but I'm happy with this. I think this one's pretty good. And we also now can enter the second thing of the week. What's this called? How do you say sorteio? I never know how to say sorteio. This whole time, it's been almost 2 weeks. The amount of times I had to say the word sorteio to people. Prize draw? A raffle? Okay, a raffle. I'm gonna forget this. Oh, I'm gonna forget it. You'll see. In like next time I need to say this word, I'm gonna forget that it's raffle. But yeah, we can now participate on the raffle of the week. I don't know if I showed you the raffle of last week. I'm gonna just assume I did. If I didn't, it was like a candle maker. Very pretty stuff. For this one, it's a sweets house. And let me show you what they look like. I don't know. I need to participate in it because it's a raffle, so it's not sure that I'll get it because I'll be in a raffle with a bunch of other people. But I need to put my name in case I get it, and my parents will get it. It'll be like a little treat for them because I won't be there. I won't be there. I mean, I don't know when they're gonna be like getting the names for the raffle, like when they'll be choosing the winners. But I'm guessing I'm not gonna be in Portugal by the time that happens, so I'm just gonna let my parents have that. Wait, okay. There it is. Maison du Go. I have no idea how to pronounce this. It's French. Here it is. So this is the price. So we'll get a box of goodies from them, and I think it's mostly like not super sweet stuff, like savory stuff, like these type of things. So very pretty, very nice. I'm sure my mom would be super happy if she got this on the mail. So yeah, I'm gonna put my name in and see what happens. Ooh, look at these green burgers. How did they do that? Look at those. Anyways, yeah, it's a temptation. That's basically what you missed on these days that I haven't been filming too much. I'm gonna be honest, on Sunday, I got home and I just pretty much fell asleep. I was so tired. And then on Monday and Tuesday, I just didn't have any motivation to do anything. I did read a bit. I read a few books, those of which I don't remember the names, so I will tell you at the wrap-up of the week. So just wait for those. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've done. I haven't done much, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't even started editing the Gallant video. I haven't done anything. I'm just like existing. I'm existing, okay? I haven't prepared any of the Instagram posts I'm supposed to prepare. I'm gonna try and do that now. Well, now it's a strong statement. I'm gonna try and do something until I have to have food, like until lunch. And I'm streaming today as well, so we'll see. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. And I'll see you later. Okay, so here's the deal. I streamed in the afternoon and I just had dinner. I almost had lunch. I just had dinner. And I've been watching. I started this show yesterday. It's called Only Murderers in a Building, or in Only Murders in the Building. And it's on Disney Plus. It's with Selena Gomez, and it has Martin. They both have Martin in their name. I don't remember their names. Martin something and something Martin. There you go. And I am a little hooked. I am now going to episode 6. So I'm a little, I want to know what's gonna happen, because it's getting good. But here's the problem. I need to record the final clip for the Gallant video that I was supposed to record last week and I didn't. So I need to record it today, because I need to try and get this video edited during the weekend so it comes out on Monday. That's the plan, at least. And then I can focus the rest of the weeks on reading for the challenge. But the problem is, I really want to know what happens. It left in a very good part on episode 5 and I need to know. So I think, and I haven't read much today yet either. So yeah, that's also a problem, because I started this yesterday, but I read 9 pages, which is just not cutting it. It's the 12th of October and I've only read 9 pages of this, and I still need to read After Love. So yeah, it's a little complicated, as you can imagine. So I think what I'm gonna do as a reward system for myself is I'm gonna record the video. Depending how long it takes me to record it, then I'm gonna allow myself to watch another episode of Only Murders in the Building. It's 7 p.m. right now. And then after that, if I want to watch another one, then I need to read at least 50 pages. Now, am I gonna be able to do this? I don't know, but that is the plan. Because when your mind is like mine, you have to trick it. Because if you don't trick it, then you don't get anything done. That's how it works. Okay, done. I did it. I'm gonna have to take thumbnails for this, but I'll do them in the daylight, because the lighting on this outro was dreadful. It looks like ass. It looks really bad. And I know, okay? Hold your comments. I know it looks bad. I don't know. I don't understand light. I don't know how to make it look good. I don't know. It looks good here. Here, my skin looks a normal color. Looks my actual skin tone, and everything looks somewhat accurate. But on the camera, on the computer, it just does not. It does not. I don't know how messed up are my settings that it looks this bad, but it does. Anyways, that took me 16 minutes to film. So I think as a reward, I'm gonna watch half of the episode, because an episode has half an hour and 16 is roughly half. So I think I'll watch until half and then read. And then read this. How does that sound? If you just saw the last clip and you thought she's not gonna be able to do it, she's gonna watch the whole episode, then you were right. I did. Here's what happened. I didn't notice the time, and by the time I noticed, there was only 10 minutes left, and I was like, I'm not gonna leave just 10 minutes, because the last 3 minutes are just the credits, which makes it 7 minutes. And if I leave just 7 minutes, that's not gonna be satisfactory the next time I pull it up. So I might as well just watch the whole episode, right? Right? Yes. Say it with me. Yes, it is. Anyways, while I was doing that, there was a extra candy challenge that was released. So let's go look at that together at the same time. I need to stop doing this to the camera. Like, why am I giving you my hand? Do you need this? No, you don't. The way I almost just pressed go live. Oh, see, this is what I meant when I said that the lighting was absolute ass. It looks bad, okay? I know it does. I know. I look pale, I look sickly, I look like I'm a vampire or something, I don't know. But at the same time I look yellow, so just ignore it, okay? Just ignore the state of the lighting. Alright, let's go look at this. There you go. So I'm assuming it's gonna be on extra candy on this folder. Okay. Fate Cyrus, which was put here at 6 p.m. 58, and Extra Candy PDF, which was put here at 8:08. What is this one? Oh, marketing. All right. This week we invite you to be honorary members of the marketing team for the book Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. That's my best guess at what the name of that book actually is in English, okay? We're just gonna go with that. And to be the responsible to share the link of access to the first chapter. For that, you only need to share on your stories the template with the title Feiticidus, and you need to use the link functionality of Insta to insert the link of the chapter that is in the final, at the end of this page, in the space between the image and the text. I'm guessing it's that link. Okay. See how to do it in the second page, which is the step-by-step page. Don't forget to tag Bold Reads. And with this, we win an extra of 65 candy. Alright, and here's a step-by-step. I'm pretty sure I know how to do this. You just need to go to the link, right? Yes. Just link. Okay, I know how to do this. I've done this before. Alright, cool. So 65, and here's a template. Wow. Oh, I literally just need to put the link down. That's easy. What happens if I open this? Because this is the one I'm using on my phone. Oh, it doesn't appear with the numbers. Interesting. Cool. I should probably be taking notes somewhere, because otherwise I might right, let me take a screenshot of the first week. On the first week we ended up with 10,667 candy, and so far this week we are on the very low 2,905, which is shit. I know it is. I need to really step up my game, but to do that I need to be motivated and read, which I have not been doing. I mean, I've been doing it, obviously, but not too much. Anyways, time to post it on the phone. Let me get this picture. Okay. Step 1, done. Step 2, grab the link, done. Step 3, open Instagram, be on the right account, done. Step 4, slide to stories, choose the picture you want to post, done. And now just add the link, paste, customize sticker text, and I'm gonna write Linkaki, and then I put it between the text and the picture. There we go. Does the color of the text matter? I don't think it does, but I'm gonna see which one she chose. She chose the blue one. Okay, sure. And now let me get dimensions. Done. Is it gonna focus? No, it isn't. Hello? Just pretend you saw it, okay? And post. And done. Cool. And with that, we need to add 65 points to our Excel. Now I need to stop recording on here because the lighting is so bad. That's what I need to do. Okay, now is actually time for me to start this. Like actually started. I'm thinking let's figure out what I'm gonna annotate. I am doing a Minder live stream for this book, so I need to actually annotate the hell out of this book. I got these. Wow, so pretty. So I'm thinking we should use these, but we need to choose the appropriate colors. This one is pretty much just blue, so that's a no, because this book is pink. This one, very fugly. No. More blue. Corbin blue, someone might say. Also no. So that leaves us... This is complicated. Because, see, this is pink, more pink, a little bit of more pink. Then we got that strip of orangey yellow. Orangey yellow. What does it say? Sometimes love stops you in your tracks. Why did I just notice that? Did you guys see that? I only just saw that. Anyways, moving on. This one doesn't have yellow, but it has pinks. Very intense pinks, might I add. But it also has green and blue. This one has two very similar pinks, but it also has a purple. And it has like a yellow shades. So perhaps a strong contender. This one is pretty much just purples. I know you can't tell on camera, but trust me, it is purple, blue, and green. So I think this one wins, right? Surely. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we need to decide what the tabs are gonna be for. Now, I'm thinking we use... The pinks are way too goddamn similar, so we're not going to use the two. We're going to choose one of these. We're going to use this top pink. And then we're going to use this yellow. Yes, this yellow. And then this purple. That's the idea. That's 3 tabs. Do you think that's enough colors? I don't know. How do people do this? You can definitely tell I move. Oh shit. Can you spot the ones I moved?
Cooking with the lights up is something different. It's an experience.
Okay, so here's the gist. I got audiobook playing on my computer at 1.5 speed. I got my book. I'm gonna just lay in bed and listen to it and read along with the audiobook. And I'm gonna do it for half an hour because it's 10 now. So I'm gonna do it for half an hour and see how far along I can get. And I got my trusty little things. I got this so I can write on the book, like I have a surface to put the book on and write. And so far I've put down these two things for annotations. I don't know, I'll probably end up adding more, but for now this is what I have. I have purple for Jane and pink for August. Okay, besties, here's the deal. It's almost 7. Today there is a extra points challenge, just like there was last Friday, but this time it is from 7 to 8, and it's by each chapter that you finish, you get 13 extra points, which is it's worse than last week. Wait, I need to stop the book that I'm listening to. It's too distracting. Give me a second. So the plan is I need to read a book that has very, very short chapters so that I can really make it worth my while. So what I'm thinking, I wasn't gonna start this book during this week because I really want to finish the books I'm reading at the moment. But you know what? 13 points is 13 points. So the book I'm gonna start is The Final Gambit by Jennifer Lynn. I think that's her name. So it's the third one in the Inheritance games. I finished the second one this week as well, I think. I'm not sure. I think it was this week. So it's still very fresh in my mind, and I just got the ebook, and like there's like 91 chapters, and like most chapters have like 2 or 3 pages. So it'll be the perfect one because we can read a bunch of them throughout the hour and like really get it done. The problem is it is probably like 6:50 right now, and I still need to make soup because I don't have food for dinner. I just made apple pie, kind of, sort of, and now I'm making banana muffins, I guess you could call them. Is the recipe for banana bread, but I'm putting them in cupcake cases. So there you go. Oh, I don't know how. Let me. Ta-da! And ta-da! The other thing that's brown, it has Nutella. Okay, it's already 7:16. So chop, chop, chop. We need to do this, and we need to do this fast. Gonna load up. Oh, thank God I still have battery. For a second I thought I wouldn't. Okay, loading up the ebook, and I got myself some cucumber to eat while I'm reading. There we go. All right, I'm gonna set up a timer for 40 minutes. Yeah, that should be good. There we go. And I'll catch you up when I'm done. I'm going chapter 1. Chapter 1. We need to talk about your 18th birthday. Okay, it's officially time. Oh my God. Okay, it's officially 8, so I need to stop. I read 7 chapters, so that is gonna be almost 100 points, if my math is correct. I'm not completely sure. Plus the pages that I read 10% of the book, so I need to count those pages, also count it as a book started. And yeah, and now I'm gonna check on my soup and finally have dinner. Maybe read a bit more of this. I'm not sure where I am exactly. I think I'm somewhere in chapter 3, just because I was listening to it, so I'm not sure. Good morning. I'm walking to go and meet with Dia. We're gonna go and have brunch probably again, and we also need to run some errands, so we're gonna run them together. And yeah, that's the plan. I'm taking one of the apple pies, I don't even know what to call this, but I'm taking it for her. And it's so cold today, it actually feels like winter. Like, don't be fooled by my sunglasses, it's still bright, that's why I have them. But it's bloody cold. Which I love. What do we think of these shorts? I don't know if I like them. I think they sit a little weird. I don't know. They're like this corduroy material. Next item. Then we got this little, it's like a little jumpsuit. I wouldn't wear it with this shirt under it. It's really cute. It's giving ballet vibes, and I can put a little bow here. And it's on sale. What do we think? I kind of like it. This would be very cute for ballet lessons. Very cute for them. I've been seeing people like wear these maxi skirts with jumpers, and I really like them. But this one is definitely too big for me. But like, try to picture it tight, like my actual number, and I don't think I like it either. So I thought this was really gonna be the one that I liked, but I don't think this is the vibe. Now this I love. This, oh wait, how do I show the back? Oh wait, there you go. This is really nice. I love this bottom bit. It's like very Y2K. It's very Lorelai Gilmore. But look at the detailing. It's beautiful. Should I take this? I think I might take this.
Looking all around at the people I see, everybody's living the dream. Starring in the show that we film on our phones, taking photos.
Everyone's come out today.
I won't play party, I play the fines. Every time I see a shiny thing on a screen, I think, hey, maybe that could be me. Everybody's running up to something golden, golden. We won't stop running till we get to something golden, golden.
It's not that bad. It's just a little bit dirty.
I would be scared if I
Fell.
Yeah.
Cause you can see shit. Yeah.
That kind of time. I don't want silver, don't want the bronze.
Okay, I just got home, but I still need to go out again. I need to go to Sainsbury's because my vitamins are no more. I got no more vitamins, and I need to restock on those. I ended up getting the Lorelai dress because I really liked it. Here it is, on all its glory. I just think it's so pretty, and I'm really excited to use it. Where I'm gonna use it, I don't know, but I'm excited regardless. We also ended up stopping by the Korean store, and I got myself some tteokbokki that I want to make probably for dinner. I'm not completely sure. I need to see like the recipe for the sauce because I'm not sure like what sauce to make for this. But look at it, beautiful. And I also got these cookies. These are amazing. Amazing, show-stopping, never done before. Absolutely delicious. In fact, I'm gonna have one right now. I also brought the rest of this drink home. This is spicy. Like it's the type of fizzy drink that it's so fizzy it actually hurts. So that's why I couldn't make myself drink the rest of it while we were out, so I just brought it. I'll try to have it with this. This is like, it's like a little cake, and it has marshmallow inside, like in the middle. and it's covered in chocolate. It's the most. It's delicious. So funny. Are you seeing these? Autumn is coming. The air is crisp. The leaves are becoming yellow. It's the best time of the year. Yes! Look how pretty that looks. Doesn't it? That tree behind me? Wow. Stunning. Okay, besties. I've changed clothes. I'm comfy. I still need to take off my makeup, but that's besides the point. I bought some kimchi. Now, I've been wanting to try kimchi for years, but I'm gonna be honest, I was scared. Because this is pickled cabbage pretty much, and I'm not a big fan of pickles. And by not a big fan, I really dislike them. So, yeah, you can see the problem, right? But I saw that at my local Korean store, they make homemade kimchi. So I was like, right, I need to put on my big girl pants and I need to try this to make sure that I like it or not, like to see, because supposedly this is very good for your health, like very, very good, especially for your gut health. So if I like this is a plus. This is a win-win situation, and then I can go and get the nice homemade one that they sell at my local store. So this is why I bought a very small container, because I'm scared. I'm gonna try it on camera. So there's evidence. Right. If I can open it, that is. Oh my god. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, give me a second. Haha. I broke the seal. No, it. Oh, there's water going everywhere. I just spilled kimchi juice everywhere. There's kimchi fluids all over my countertop. So that's nice. It smells interesting. There's kimchi juice on my hoodie. It smells a little like something, like it smells familiar. I think it's because I've had bulgogi before. I don't think I've ate the kimchi on the bulgogi, but I've definitely seen it there. Ooh. Okay. Chopsticks. Here we go. Oh, it's slippery. Let's see. I can do this. I am an adult. I can do this. Oh my god, that's good. Oh, it's spicy. Ooh. Ooh, it's spicy. Ah. That's good. That is good. It's not something I would eat like a ton of in a row, because it's very strong. It's like it's strong, but the pickle flavor, it's not strong. I don't know how to explain it, but it's good. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm finally one of those people who can say they like kimchi. I think I did something wrong. I think I should have let them like defrost first, and I think I should have let them like I added what's it called, like I added seaweed, and in the recipe it said kelp. I thought it would be like similar. Yeah, no. This. So as you can see, not my best first attempt. Yeah. Not really, but well, I guess we need to add this. This was supposed to be red. Like the sauce was supposed to look red. It's because of the seaweed. It just dissolved. There was an attempt. Okay, I'm gonna plate this. And we're gonna give it a little taste test. See if it tastes alright. Because it could look atrocious, but it could taste nice. You never know. It's gonna be hot as hell. So, need to be careful. I mean, the sauce isn't good, but the texture is so chewy. The texture is so chewy, and I think I like that. I really need to improve the sauce. The rice cake by itself, like the tteokbokki on itself, it's doesn't have much flavor. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like as if someone forgot to put salt on it. So it's definitely a very interesting contradiction of flavors. And if I had done the sauce better, I can see this being freaking delicious. Well, that's my dinner sorted. Gonna go have dinner now, watch Only Murders in the Building, and possibly read, possibly not. I have read 0 today. Actually, that's a lie. I read 4% of The Final Gambit, but I don't know how many pages that is. That's probably like 10 pages at maximum. Probably not even that much. Actually, yeah, it probably is, because 10% is like 40 pages and 5% is like 20. So maybe it is like around 20 something, 15 pages, maybe, perhaps. I also read, I think, 2 fanfictions last night that I still need to add, which will give us probably like around 8 more pages, because they were very short. And yeah, and that's probably gonna be as much as I'll read today. We will see. I don't know if I'll do the wrap up for today, like the wrap up today, or if I'll do it tomorrow after I actually slept. I don't know. I will decide in the next few hours. Okay, it's time for me to give you a wrap up of this week. So here are all of the books that I read this week. You're gonna notice is way less than the first week because I didn't have much motivation, and I feel like next week is gonna be even less books. So here it is. We have The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich by Daya Muniz, which I really loved, 5 stars. Then Cheer Up, Love and Pom Poms by Crystal Fraser, and I gave that 4 stars. It's just about like, it's about sexuality, but mostly like growing into yourself and learning that like not everything is against you, that type of thing. Then Cheats by Brenna Tumler, which I've seen everywhere and I've been wanting to read this for ages, and honestly it was a little disappointing. It's not that it's terrible, it just I expected something better. Again, it's not bad, but it was a 3 stars for me. That for me is like, it was okay, you know? It had space to grow, and it could be way worse. Then Donuts and Doom by this person. I don't know how to pronounce their name. I also give that 3 stars, but I like that more than Sheets. It's just about like this witch that is not having a good day and accidentally curses a shop worker, and that shop worker is a musician, so when they go to perform, like, they get electrocuted. Yeah. I like the color scheme of this book. I finished The Elthorn Legacy, which I started on the previous week, so like last week I started it, and I ended it this week, by Jennifer Barnes Lynn, or Jennifer, what's her name? Jennifer Lynn Barnes? Jennifer, by Jennifer. Not as good as the first one. I feel like that goes for a lot of trilogies. Not that this is a trilogy, it used to be, but now she's added 2 more books, so not a trilogy anymore, but you know, whatever. Yeah, not as good. I give it 4 stars. Still very intriguing, very fascinating. Like the boys, like the gang, are still resolving a mystery, and you kind of resolve the mystery as they resolve it, so you also have a chance to try and like figure it out. So still really liked it. Still very fast read. Still very super recommend. Then Clyde by Jim Benton. Now I know I said I wasn't gonna read children books this week. Yeah, I read a few. Not too many. It was just because I wasn't like reading fast enough, and honestly it's not even because of the points, because ever since I realized that it was going to be like a draft, how do you say sorteio? See, we had this discussion last week or this week, I don't even remember anymore. I still don't know how to say that word. I think I said that at the beginning of the video. Whatever, I still don't know the word, but ever since I figured out that it was a sorteio, I kind of don't really care anymore. So I'm not trying to read just for the sake of like gaining points. I'm just reading for the sake of, because I want to. So yeah, but at the same time, it's still funny to piss off my cousin, because I'm gonna be in front, like I'm gonna be on the top of the leaderboard for Minder, and that to me is freaking hilarious. So I did this mostly to piss off my cousin. Admittedly, I have not done it. I'm recording this on the week after you're seeing this, so like the 3rd week of this challenge, and admittedly I've not read any children books this week yet. But I probably will read more just for the sake of like at the end being able to put like 100 books in a row on like the the sheets on the Google, on the Excel. That to me is hilarious, and I really want to see my cousin's face when I do that. And that is mostly the reason why there are still some kids books. So let's go through those fast, right? Clyde by Jim Benton was actually entertaining. It was actually like funny. It was like 100 pages long, and I was like, oh my god, do I really have to read 100 pages? But it passed by very, very fast. It's about this bear, I think he's a bear, who wants to be bad, the baddest of them all. But he's not actually that bad. And like he meets this butterfly who tells him that it's not that cool to be bad. That type of thing. So I give that 3 stars. Now, keep in mind, most of the kids' books don't have higher ratings. So this is not that bad. Then The Leaf Thief by Alice Emming. 3 stars. Just about how how autumn works, and how like the leaves fall from the trees, blah blah blah, that type of thing. The Bear, the Piano, and the Little Bears Concert by David Litchfield. I didn't realize until I finished this book that this was the 3rd book in the trilogy. You might be wondering, how did you not? Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't realize. It's not really like necessary for you to read the other 2 for you to get the 3rd, so I didn't notice. Still very cute. I love the images in this. It's just like about this bear who used to be a pianist, and his little cub, and the cub like learning that his dad used to be a pianist. Very cute. 4 stars for that, mostly because of the art style. Then The Bad Seed, I give it 2 stars. It's by Jory John. Unfortunately, the version I had of this book didn't have any pictures, and I was so excited for it because it has a Peepa on the cover, and I love Peepas. I love Peepas with my whole heart, and yet there were no pictures. It was just the writing, and the writing was not good. So yeah, 2 stars. Honestly, should have been 1 star. Honestly, this is 1 star. I'm gonna change my rating. 1 star it is. Then we have In Every House on Every Street by Jess Itchman. I gave that 3 stars. No fucking clue what it is about anymore. I think it's just like about a house. Yeah, I don't know. I Want My Hat Back by John Klassen. I give it 3 stars, but honestly, this book is hilarious. It has a plot twist at the end that I saw, and I was like, did they really make this for kids? Like, there's no way. Yeah, really funny. Definitely, even if you're an adult, I think you'd laugh at this one. So there you go. Then The Lorax by Dr. Seuss. I give it 3 stars. prefer the movie. I know you're gonna be like, but Daniela, this is the original one. I don't care. The drawings are not that good. I mean, they have a certain charm, like all of Dr. Seuss's art style type of thing, like his art pieces. But the movie is just so good. I cannot, like, I'm sorry, I know I'm wrong, but I just prefer the movie. What can I say? Then This Moose Belongs to Me by Oliver Jeffers, 3 stars. It's about like learning like about possessions and like stuff like that. Like, if there's an animal, does it belong to you? Does it belong to another person? It's hard to explain. It's basically learning about whether you actually own things. Mostly animals, you know, that type of thing. I think it did a very bad job of explaining that book. Anyways, Aliens Love Underpants. I didn't even rate it, apparently. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. There you go. 2 stars for Aliens Love Underpants by Claire Friedman. You know, there's this girl on TikTok that rates the books just by going, ugh, just with noises. This is exactly how I feel about this book. And that's it for kids' books. Then I have 2 more graphic novels that I read last week. Actually, that I read this week. What is happening? What? Oh, okay. I don't know what's happening. Alright, 2 more graphic novels that I read this week. I have Crema by Johnny Christmas. I hope that's how you pronounce their first name. It's really nice, actually. I really like this one. I give it 4 stars. It's about like this... How do I explain this? There's like this girl that sees ghosts because they drank too much coffee when they were a child. Because they were scared to fall asleep, so they kept drinking coffee to not fall asleep. So now they can see ghosts. And now they're grown up. Like, that happened when they were a child. And now they're grown up, they work at a coffee shop, and the farm where the coffee beans come from is being sold to a different family type of thing. So she goes with the owner to Brazil, because the farm is in Brazil and like the owner is Brazilian and all of that. So she goes with the owner to Brazil to try... I don't even know, man. I don't know how to explain this book. It's good. Read it. It's nice. I love the drawings. I love I love that they took, because at the end of the book they show like the inspiration behind like the drawings and stuff, and like how they drew the city, how they drew like the clothes and all of that thing. And they took a lot of inspiration from like not only big cities from Brazil like São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro, but also from like tiny little towns in like mostly like Minas Gerais, which is one of the big, like, I guess we can consider it a state, as if it, like, kind of like that. Not that it's a state. I'm not sure how it works in Brazil, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, there's like this big region called Minas Gerais that has lots of like other cities, and it has small little villages. So they took inspiration for the buildings of like these towns and like very historical buildings, so it looks beautiful. And for the clothing, like they took inspiration also from like the clothes they would see on the stores in Brazil and stuff like that. So very, very pretty, very rich in culture. Yeah, it has a little bit of a pizzazz to it because of the ghosts. Definitely a little bit of over the top storyline with what happens with the ghosts, but other than that, really cool. I really liked it. Also, it's sapphic, so always a win in my book. And lastly, we got This One Summer by Mariko Tamaki, which is the author of Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me. I like this one, but I had the copy. It's just so embarrassing. My copy that I got an ebook for this, and my copy, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was the way I downloaded it, what happened there, but the pages were all mixed up. So like it started like page 1, and then it would flip to page, like after you went to the next page, it was like page 50, and if you went one more page, it would be like 51, 52, 53, 8, 9, 10, you know, it would keep changing. And I didn't notice until I was like at the end of the book, and I was just very confused. I was confused throughout. Like, the drawings are very nice. I really like the drawings. I like the color theme. Not that there's much of a color theme to it, but I like the vibes of it. But because the pages were all mixed up, it kind of got lost in translation, and because of that I gave it 3 stars. I think if I had read it in the actual order that it was supposed to be in, it would have been a 4 stars, but because of that, it was 3 stars. And that is it. That is the wrap up. That's how much we read. Oh, that brings us to a total... Oh, guys, I'm using my phone right now, so I cannot tell you. Because the Excel with the points is on the phone, and I'm using it to record this. Yeah, so here is how many points we ended up by the end of this week. As you can see, we didn't make too many points this week, like compared to the first one, because on the first one we ended up with like 10k points, and this one I think we accumulated like 3k points or something like that. So it wasn't too much, like, compared. It wasn't even half of the points we made on the first week. But again, I think I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna try and have fun and just read whatever I want to read, if I want to read, because the chances of me actually getting the prize are very, very small. So let's not worry about that, right? Alright, so that will be it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. It will let you know when I post a new video or I go live. And with that, I will see you on the next one. Bye bye!